All right, everyone, welcome to a new video, and today we are taking a look at Resident Evil Zero remake for the PlayStation 1 system. Yes, this is a Resident Evil remake of Zero that is pretty much presented in 32-bit graphics on the PlayStation, so this pretty much looks like the original PlayStation games. Now, some of you might remember that the original Resident Evil Zero was supposed to come out on the N64. You know, that idea got scratched, and the game was eventually made for the GameCube and other systems. Now, this is going to be available pretty soon, probably in the next 2 to 3 weeks, and I'll have more details about that in a second here. But I want to show you guys what this is going to come with. Obviously, the game disc. You got Rebecca on the cover. Thought that was pretty cool. And these are black labeled games, or blue label, whatever you want to say, the back of the color of the PS1 disc is. And then here's the manual itself. Manual comes in pretty much good color, I would say. Lots of good detail here about the characters. I was pretty impressed. So definitely you're getting something really authentic here. Now, if you want to play this game immediately, you can play it via emulator, but this is for more people who want a physical copy to play on their PlayStation system. And yes, you have to have a modded PlayStation 1 to play this, because the wobble effect, no one ever really looked into that, and everybody just went into mod chips. So make sure your PlayStation 1 is modded before you pick this up. Alright, so I want to start off by telling you guys how impressive this game is. I mean, the modders, they really did a great job putting this together. And I feel like this shows that the game would have worked on an N64. It would have been a big cart, but it would have worked. I mean, seriously. I mean, like I said, this is very impressive. And not only that, it includes the cinematics from the GameCube version. So all the cinematics are in here. So very impressive piece. Now, I know that Resident Evil Zero was considered the black sheep of the series because everybody hated how the item system worked. But this game doesn't really have that problem. You know, it works out well. Like when you switch between characters, there's no need to really drop items off or anything like that. This version of the game is creepier than the GameCube counterpart. You know, something about it, just the 32-bit graphics, you know, just like, I don't know, it's just more eerie, I would say. But for those of you that are asking, this game is only the train part. So all the way to the end of the train, that's where this game ends. So, you know, I don't know if the modders will eventually like continue the rest of the game. You know, I don't really feel there's a need to. Just seeing this game like how it is now, I'm pretty impressed with it. You know, it makes me want to actually go back and play the GameCube version now. There are a few surprises in this game that I don't want to tell you guys about right now. But I will mention this, though. I remember that impressive scene on top of the train while it's moving in the GameCube version. Well, unfortunately, that part in this game is like it's a still screen. So you still get on top of the train, but it's a still you're going across. So just want to let everybody know that, because I know everybody probably wants to see that part in the game. Now, if you want your own physical version of this game, I will have a link in the description on where to get it from. I believe pre-orders are going to start probably around 2 to 3 weeks from the date of this video. And yeah, I'll have all that information down there for you guys if you want to pick up a physical. But remember, if you pick up a physical, you got to have a means to play it. So you have to either have a modded PlayStation 1 or a modded PS2 or a test system PS3 if anybody's lucky enough to have one of those. But mostly, I think most of you guys will have a modded PS1 or a means to mod one so you can play these games. Because the problem with it is that back in the day when for PlayStation to protect themselves from copyright and all that stuff, and people copying their discs, they had a wobble detection. And the wobble detection, pretty much, people just overpassed it, you know, bypassed it pretty much. And they went with modding the system, which, you know, like tricked it into thinking that, you know, the wobble effect was good to go. But nobody ever tried to like get past it or bypass it normally. So that's why you have to have your system modded to play this game. But anyways, guys, that's all I got for you in this video. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you plan on picking this up, and let me know how do you feel about Resident Evil Zero, the original, or this one. You know, I'm interested to hear what you guys think about it, because I never really hear people talk about this one that much. You know, I mean, rarely I hear anybody say it's their favorite Resident Evil. But you know, who knows? Maybe there's a couple of you out there that really like this game. But anyways, guys, Radical Reggie, and I will see you later.